Hey guys, Coach Jason here. So today I want to talk about some extra additional workouts or 7 key workouts to achieve a sub 3-hour marathon. If you want to see a fully detailed plan, a 16-week complete breakdown day to day, week by week, month by month of a sub 3-hour marathon, take a look down below in the description. I have a fully detailed program there and they're already out on my channel. So I also have sub 4 hours, sub 3:30, and sub 2:30. And additionally, I have sub 2-hour half marathon, sub 145, sub 130, and sub 115 half marathons. So you want to take a look at detailed programs, fully detailed. Click the subscribe button, and then make sure you click the bell next to the subscribe button because I will be releasing new videos as well. If you happen to want to know some 5K training and 10K training, I've got a sub 40 minute, a sub 35 minute, and a sub 30 10K detailed training program on my channel. And I've got a sub 18 minute, sub 17 minute, sub 16 minute, and sub 15 minute 5K training program already released on my channel. So feel free to take a look at them. Okay, but what I want to talk about today is some additional workouts that can help you achieve a sub 3-hour marathon. These are workouts that I have utilized to get men and women under 3 hours for the half marathon as a coach. I think they might be something that you may see similar stuff. You may implement things like this already as an athlete or a coach, but hopefully you'll find some variety here that you can utilize or, plug in things, plug out things, and so on and so forth. So they're interchangeable pieces. They're also repeatable workouts, okay? The paces that I have next to them are paces that are indicative of a sub 3-hour marathon. Okay, so these are paces, if you happen to be at a 3:30 now, and your next long-term goal for the next year or so is 3 hours, these are paces you want to work towards, not necessarily to lock into right now. You want to make sure you're training at the right paces. And actually, I'll attach another video down below is how do you know you're training, or how to set the appropriate training paces based on your current fitness. Okay, so keep an eye out for that video as well. And I encourage you to watch the entire video. Any video of mine you want to watch, please watch the whole thing. If you don't, you'll miss out on important information. Don't just watch the first minute or the last minute. Watch the entire video. Okay? I would much rather you be over-prepared and get some extra info than under-prepared. I don't want you to have to learn the hard way like I did in the beginning. I have 25 years now as a former competitive athlete, competitive runner, and the last coach of the last 20 years. I want to try to share as much of my insight with you guys as possible. And if I can help you in any way, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to serve you guys now. Okay? So I want to get back to a sport that was so good to me. Okay, so key workouts for a sub 3-hour marathon. By the way, I have key workouts for a sub 4-hour and a sub 3:30 already up. So take a look at those and you'll see progression from those to these. Okay. The first one is 800-meter intervals. This is a workout that I generally like to repeat 3 times. Okay. With regards to the sub 3-hour marathon, the first time I like to do it is 8 reps. The second time I like to do it maybe 3 to 4 weeks later is 10 reps, and then 3 to 4 weeks later I like to do 12 reps, okay? And in this particular situation, appropriate paces will be 257 to 252, okay? Which is obviously faster than 652 or 651 per mile, which is sub 3 hours. This is more commensurate with this is generally considered speed development for the marathon, okay? Or speed workouts. So again, you would do 8 reps the first time, 10 reps the second time, 12 reps the third time at 257 to 252. And then on the back end, by the way, you have a 2-minute recovery after each rep. On the back end, then we do a 5K, one 5K effort at goal marathon pace, or slightly faster, which is 6:49 to 6:45. I generally like to train people to run 2:55 who want to achieve a sub 3-hour, so that you do have a margin of error to account for any deceleration that happens, bathroom visits, so on and so forth. So that's where the 6:49 to 6:45 comes from. It's training for several minutes faster than sub 3 hours. So again, 800-meter effort. So the first time you do 8 reps and then a 5K effort on the back end to simulate executing the goal pace after a long workout or when you're already fatigued, which simulates the last couple of miles of the race, of the actual marathon. Okay, the second time you do 10 reps and then that 5K goal at goal marathon pace on the back end. And then the third time you do 12 reps and then a 5K on the back end as well. It only equals anywhere between 7 to 10 miles worth of complete running, of hard running, but it's a good quality workout. It's a good progression along the way. Okay. Number 2, VO2 max mile repeats with a 3-minute recovery, 6 reps max. Okay, at 550 to 555 per rep. That's the goal pace for the VO2 max that are appropriate for a sub 3-hour marathon. It's a good workout. Okay. Number 3. three fingers. A 15 to 16 mile marathon simulation run. Okay, you need to be able to run 15 to 16 miles at your goal marathon pace at some point. Maybe about 6 weeks out from the marathon. Especially if you don't run a half marathon race, which is obviously going to be faster. This can be a substitute for a half marathon race if you can't find one. If you do have a half marathon race, I actually encourage you to do both, but they have to be spread out appropriately. So 15 to 16 miles at 650 to 645 per mile. Okay, with a 2 or 3 mile warm up and a 2 or 3 mile cool down, which gives you a good 20 to 22 miles for the day, which is a long run day. Okay, number 4. This is a back and forth workout. I call it 4 times 3 kilometers, 1 kilometer. Okay, it's continuous, but the 3 kilometer efforts are going to be at half marathon pace, which is 6:33 to 6:30 per mile, and then the 1 kilometer off is at 7:45 to 7:15. Essentially, your steady run pace. Okay, which gets you used to surging, moving back and surging, but then recovering at a faster pace instead of a crawl, instead of a super slow jog. Okay, it's continuous, so the whole thing you're looking at 16 kilometers worth of quality running with a warm-up and a cool-down, obviously. Next one, 3 times a 5K with a 4-minute recovery after each one. The first 2 reps are at marathon pace, okay? Goal marathon pace, 6:49 to 6:45. The third rep is at half marathon pace, 6:33 to 6:30. A little over 9 miles of total running, but it's a really good workout. And I'll actually attach another video of key marathon workouts and half marathon workouts. You'll see a progression from mile reps to 2 kilometers to 1.5 miles to 2 miles, 3 miles to 4 miles to 5 miles. All different workout options that you can utilize. Okay, this is a staple that I've used. Okay, in a simulated manner as well. So if the course is rolling, I would encourage you to do these things rolling. If the course is flat, I encourage you to do some of these things flat. Okay, try to simulate the marathon as much as you possibly can. Okay, number 6, a long run of 20 to 22 miles with 10 miles of it on the back end at your goal pace. You need to know what it feels like to run that at the end of a run. Okay, and at this point, your long run should be 20 to 22 miles. I highly encourage it. 6:49 to 6:45 on the back end, or the last 10 miles, miles 10 through 20, or miles 13 through 22. Okay, and number 7, a 20-mile run at 90 to 95% of your goal marathon pace. Okay, about 7 to 8 weeks out. Okay, which is about 7:29 to 7:05 per mile. Okay, that's a good aerobic, good run. Just simulates being out there at a comfortably hard pace for a long period of time. So you have long run options. You have a simulation run option. So you've got 3 different options of how to incorporate long runs as well as a simulation run, and then plug in a half marathon race if you want to plug in a half marathon race. Okay, so I hope these are good options. I hope these are helpful. Drop the like button if you think these are helpful. If you find anybody who might benefit from this, you want to share this with other people, please share it with as many people as you'd like. Okay, I want to try to help as many people as I can. It's my duty. I want to serve you guys. I want to help you guys out. Okay, again, keep an eye out for those other videos. If you want to see other videos in terms of how to train in extreme weathers, staying healthy with a running specific stretch routine, the proper way to warm up, and before races and runs and workouts, click the subscribe button, okay, and then click the bell next to it so you have access to all of my videos and any new ones that come out. And I do post new videos every couple of days. All right. So again, I hope this is helpful. Be healthy, train well. Talk to you next time.